Hello and welcome back again to AR to the rescue. Okay, I know my videos are not good, the topics are boring and the audio quality is okay, the video resolution is also not so good. But wait a minute, one just never climbs a tree in single leap. One needs time. And I need a time to climb from 89 subs to the 10 million mark. Your support is what I need. So as we start the video, most of you will be skipping the video, but if you are doing that same thing with this video, you are mistaking, because this one is different. I hope you will enjoy this video. So let's get started, shall we? So I added that pretty Deadpool effect because we are going to talk about Marvel, and if you are a Marvel fan, you probably know this word, quantum entanglement. Have you heard that? If not, I fear, my dear, you are not a true Marvel fan. Want to know where it came? Watch this out.
We think when you were down there you may have entangled with her. Hank, I would never do that. I respect you too much. Quantum entanglement, Scott.
You didn't know that, right? Okay, quantum entanglement, how is that related with teleportation? For that, consider two photons interacting.
Antman and the wasp teaming up.
Wait a minute, photons don't interact, right? How do we know that? If you have seen the previous video, I have explained what photons are, and I'm pretty sure you're not seeing that because it's boring, I know. So if you want to see that video, you got link in the description below and at the end of the video. And now we know what photons. Now as we know what photons are, we should see what is quantum entanglement and how it leads to teleportation. So we are supposing two photons which are not interacting, but they can be made to interact by what I said, a medium which consumes all the energy. So if a medium is made where the photons all energy is consumed, the photon emitted out will be without any energy. And if we are injecting two photons in that medium, then these two photons will compete for exchanging the energy with the medium, and in this process they are interacting.
You're absolutely right.
Thanks, DP. So how does this happen? So for that we should know what is quantum entanglement.
I was like, for real?
So for that, let's consider an electron X and an electron Y. We are considering electrons here because we prefer electrons more than photons in this quantum entanglement field. So this electron X and electron Y are I can't say it. It was not funny. Whatever. From the uncertainty principle, we know if we know the position of the electron, we don't know the velocity, and if we know the velocity, we don't know the position. It's the same thing. But electron X, we know its position, and when we are positioning the electron Y, do we know it is the same electron X or any different electron? To know that, we define its spin. Now we are defining this electron Y different than the electron X because it is having a different spin. But what if it is the same electron X with a different spin?
What do you mean? What the hell are you trying to say?
This means we are eluded. It was the same electron and we thought it was two. It were two electrons. How can that be possible? That's quantum entanglement. The first electron X is entangled with the second electron, what we saw as the second electron. So when we are positioning the first one, now what quantum says is that a particle can be present at two places at the same time. This is possible because of quantum entanglement. Quantum entanglement means these two particles which are part of the same particle are entangled. So when we are positioning the first electron X, what happens is it sends signals at the speed of light to the electron Y to change its spin direction. What happens is when we position the electron Y, we think of it as a different electron, but it is the same one, electron X, with a deferred spin. This occurs because of quantum entanglement. But what if we are able to entangle any desired particle? Just like Hank Pym's wife did. She, after remaining in the quantum dimension for such a long time, had developed a capability to entangle with any quantum particle. So when Scott, who had traveled to the quantum dimension and came back from the quantum dimension, and that's all fictitious thing, but she was able to entangle with Scott, and the amount of entanglement we saw there, it was just far than imagination. It's far than reality. Almost all movies are far than reality. They are never near to reality, but whatever. So if we are able to entangle ourselves, we might teleport. So that's fictitious, and that's not possible. It will take time, but it's a theory. It's innovative, it's different, and scientists are thinking over it. What scientists think of its use, quantum entanglement's use, or making dimers and trimers of photons, their use in transferring information more faster than day-to-day life, than what we experience today. But if we can entangle human beings, living things, we might achieve teleportation. And one day you might see people teleporting all around. That may be the picture of the oblivion about 100 or 200 years from now. I don't know. But for the present, this is not happening. This is just a theory. So that's all about teleportation. Thanks for watching.
अरे अंशा बबुआ,
जी बाबा जी।
अरे हम ये बता ही रहे थे कि AWM और ATEX स्कोप अब इतने रेयर नहीं रहे। तो ना अब ऐसा सुनने में आ रहा है कि तुम जैसे यूट्यूबर को बहुत ही आसानी से हेडशॉट लग सकता है, तो ना जरा ध्यान रखियो।
ठीक है। थैंक यू। PUBG क्रेज बढ़ रहा है भाई। ठीक है, थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग, पीस।
Run.